Hello, this is Somodip and you are watching I Am Somodip. The film begins 5,000 years ago, where we see a cruel king ruling. There was a time when this city used to be free, but now this cruel king has made the people of this city his slaves. This king is getting the land excavated from all the people of the city. Actually, he was looking for a material, a things that could give him a magical powers. As a result, he would have become even more powerful than before, able to rule not only this city, but the entire world. Basically, the name of this material is Eternian. With the help of this, he will make a crown with which he can get the powers of a superhero inside himself. Here, as usual, the workers are digging, and in the meantime, a worker gets that Eternium stone which the cruel king gets. Soon, he makes his own crown, which he will get a lot of power by wearing. Meanwhile, he also sees a small boy who stands up against that cruel king. He makes the villager understand that we should avoid the injustice, we should not bow down to it. But when the cruel king finds out that he is standing against me, he ordered him to kill him. As he is being killed, the boy suddenly disappeared and comes to a place where many gods were sitting. These 6 gods tell this boy that you have a courage and we like it very much. That's why we are going to give you a power that if you say the word SHAZAM, all our powers will come inside you. And you will become so powerful that you can easily defeat that cruel king. This little boy also does the same. He says SHAZAM and becomes very powerful. He immediately comes to the king's place where he was wearing his evil crown to get a lot of power. But this little boy who was become very powerful after saying SHAZAM, he comes there and wreaks havoc and starts killing everyone. He is furious and destroys the entire city along with the cruel king. From here, the story goes 5,000 years later, and we see the present time. At this time, we are shown that the same city where a gang of is completely occupied the city. They are doing injustice with people, robbing and completely controlling the cities. Actually, the only purpose of the gang is to find that crown. It means they are looking for the same crown that the cruel king had made 5,000 years ago. He has ended, but his crown is still buried somewhere in his city. Now we see a girl named Adriana who is also looking for this crown. This girl is quite an expert finding old things because she is an archaeologist. They are the people who dig up the earth and also have a lot of information about many things of history. Later the girl Adriana goes to find cave where after a lot of effort she finds that crown. Adriana and her friends are happy about this. We find out that one of her friends named Ismail. He is involved with the same gang of that has occupied in the entire city. Then Ismail ends a friend who comes with him and sells the other member of the gang in the same cave. Now people point a gun at her and ask Adriana to give him their crown. Now the girls look down and there are some words written on it. When she reads it, SHAZAM comes out of her mouth. As she says these words, Black Adam comes there and started ending all the goons who have come there. He beats them so much that no one survived. Ismail, who was involved with the goons, he pretended to die there. That's why his life is saved here, because Adriana has received Black Adam. She has awakened him again, so he doesn't say anything to her. Now Black Adam was there and some other people of their gang arrived and attacked him with a special weapon. This weapon is made of the same Eternian material. With its help, that crown was also made. As Black Adam gets hit by the missile, he really feels the pain. Black Adam takes the life of the ghouls who killed him, but because of the rocket or that small missile, he becomes unconscious. Here we come to know that Eternium is such a material that is the weakness of Black Adam, and with this material Black Adam can also be ended. Seeing this, Adriana becomes worried and takes Black Adam to her house. As Black Adam comes to his sense, he meets Adriana's sons here. This child tells Black Adam that you have been locked up in the cave for 5,000 years. Now because of our city is being enslaved, that gang is not letting us to leave. So you have come as a savior for us. You will save our city from that gang. Black Adam doesn't care about anything here. He says that 5,000 years ago, this was my city. Now everything has changed here, so I am not responsible for saving this city. I have nothing to do with this city and the people here. He comes out of the house after saying this and started walking around the city and starts looking at the city. After this, we see a female leader whose job is to stop the coming superhero and supervillains in this world. We must keep such situation in this world so that ordinary people do not face difficulty and our land is not threatened. She is talking to a superhero here, Hawkman. She says Black Adam is back now, and if he is not stopped, he can cause a lot of destruction like before. If he goes crazy and gets angry, it will become almost impossible to stop him. Hawkman agrees to this, that gather his team, in which many more superheroes are involved. They all go out together to catch Black Adam. On the other hand, a few gang of members goes to the Adriana's house because they knew that she stole his crown. So they went to get this crown. As they are about to attack Adriana's families, Black Adam saves them there and kills the gang member again. He is still fighting with some of the remaining people. At the same time, Hawkman team arrived and they all start fighting Black Adam. But Black Adam was still dominated on them. The gang members, the Justice Society team, were not able to do anything about it. And finally, Black Adam leaves. The Justice Society team, which is made up of Hawkman, comes to Adriana and asks her for help in catching him. But Adriana says, "Where are you when we are being oppressed? I have never seen you before. There is only Black Adam who saves us, and when I was about to die, he saved me." The people of Justice Society says that the one you think is protecting you is very dangerous. Even 5,000 years ago, he destroys our city completely. Finally, they convince Adelina, and that's why Adelina takes them all to Black Adam, so that everyone can sit and talk to each other, so that they can understand each other and end their own fight. Then, on the other hand, Ismail, Adelina's companion, enters the house so that he can find the crown and use it for himself. When he doesn't get the crown, he takes Adelina's sons with him in anger. Here, very cleverly, his son tells his mother, Adriana, and tells her everything, that I have been kidnapped. Ismail has kidnapped me. She becomes worried hearing this and asks for help from the Justice Society. Black Adam, "Help me to bringing my son back," and they both agreed to start looking for her son together. Here, Hawkman catches two men of that gang. After killing them, he finds out where Ismail is. Ismail has kept her son in a secret place, which is in a desert. And when Black Adam and the Justice Society reach that place, they see that Ismail has pointed a gun at her son. Here, Ismail tells a secret that I am a leader of the gang that is causing destruction in the whole city, and all these goons works for me. So he asks Adela to give him that crown if she wants to save her son's life. This troubled mother gives him that crown so that her son's life can be saved. But despite this, he shoots his child. As Black Adam sees this, he flies at a high speed, comes in front of him and saves the child's life. Here Ismail is completely destroyed by the burning him with his lightning. Here Black Adam also meets Hawkman and tells him a very big secret. He tells that 5,000 years ago, the boy who raised his voice against that cruel king was not me, but my son. And when the cruel king was killing my son, he disappeared from there at that time. Saying this, the cruel king got very angry because he was not able to find my son. So he caught me and my family and beat us brutally. We were beaten badly that no one even treats me animal like this. My wife was killed there and I was about to die. Then my son came back to me, who had a lot of powers, and he gave me all his powers. Now all powers had come into me. We are just talking and then the cruel king's people attacks us again. I was saved there because I had a lot of powers, but my son was ended right in front of my eyes. Seeing my son dying, I became furious and I killed the cruel king in his people. But those powers were not in my control. I could not control them. So the whole city was destroyed by me, my unwillingness, because I have mastered my power and did not keep my power in control. That's why they locked me in that cave and I stay in the cave for thousands of years. When Adrena came and took the name, I came back to life once again. Hence Black Adam is still very sorry that there has been and continues to be a lot of destruction as a result of him. A lot of people were killed. He tells Hawkman that he wants to be surrendered and finish my power so that no one is harmed as a result of me. After that, Black Adam says the word SHAZAM, from which he returns to his normal form. It means he becomes a normal human being who doesn't have superpower at the moment until he is saying SHAZAM again. He cannot become Black Adam again. That's why he also requested them to do something with me so that I can say this word again. Finally, Black Adam is put into the water and a device is put in his mouth so that he cannot speak. This is small jail where Black Adam is locked up. On the other hand, we are shown Ismail, who was dead and now he has come to hell. Ismail knew from the start of that if he wanted to wield the power of the crown, he would have to hold it in his hand, and at the same time someone should kill him so that he dies and comes to hell, and he can meet the demons of hell there with whom he can't get power. Ismail knew all these things from the beginning. That's why he proved Black Adam that as I killed Adrena's sons, Black Adam will come and save him while killing me. At the same time, the crown was also in his hands. He knew all these things from the beginning, and everything is going according to his plan. Here, demons of hell meet Ismail and give him their power. He was not like before. He has become Sabak. He comes into the world with this power and started destroying everything. As the Justice Society finds out about it, they come in front of him, complete with him. There is a lot of fighting going on, but Sabak is very powerful. Even when they were all together, they couldn't stop him. Once more team member of the Justice Society named Dr. Fate comes in his multiple forms. Using different power, he tries to kill Sabak, but still doesn't succeed. Soon they understand that no one can defeat Sabak except. That's why he started talking to Black Adam through telepathy. Here, he tells him that we need your help, and they help him a lot from here so that he can free himself. He gets out of there and in some of the soldiers there. He comes out of the water, and as he comes out, he says SHAZAM. Because of it, he gets the power of Black Adam, and without wasting time, he started going to Sabak. On the other hand, the people of the Justice League Society are still fighting with Sabak, and during this same time, one of his teammates, Dr. Fate, was ended there. Hawkman are also fighting with Sabak, but their efforts are not very successful. But luckily, Black Adam comes there at the same time. Now there are a lot of fight between Black Adam and Sabak. It was a heavy fight, but with the time, it seemed that only Black Adam could defeat Sabak. After a while, Black Adam grabs the head of Sabak and cuts into 2 parts. And after tearing it completely, he finally ends Sabak. Because of this, Sabak dies and everything becomes peaceful and started getting better. The people of the city start considering Black Adam as their savior, and they all accept that Black Adam has saved them and their city. After this, we see same lady who made the Justice Society team to stop Black Adam. She tells Black Adam here that it's okay, do whatever you want, but don't leave this city. Be the savior of the people of this city. Take care of them. Be the guardian. I don't care, but I don't leave the city, because if you come out of the city, it wouldn't good for you. Here Black Adam sits and looks at her and says that no one can order me, and whenever he wants to do anything, he will do it on his own. Then the lady says, yes, maybe you're right. No one can stop you from living in this world, but I know someone who is not from our world. Black Adam gets angry and breaks the screen on which the lady was talking. The screen breaks and there is smoke everywhere. Meanwhile, Superman comes out of the smoke. He tells Black Adam that we should always sit down to talk. As soon as Superman says that, the story of this movie ends up. So keep sharing, keep liking, and must